a review of the top 5 songs from the Billboard 100 list for the week of August 2nd, 2025. There'll be timestamps in the description and playlist where you can hear the songs and the short versions. Take the top 5 songs that I haven't reviewed yet. Many times there's going to be songs that I've already talked about, either in a video like this or a solo video just for the song itself. If I have talked about the song and it's in the top 5, then what I'll do is I'll just link it in the description. I'll go to the next song and I'll do whatever the top 5 are, but they may not be 1 through 5. Ordinary from Alex Warren. This song has a really fast pattern being played in 3, and I'm not sure if it's a guitar or it might even be like a mandolin, but it's a very high-pitched stringed instrument. His voice comes in, it has a very rich low tone. It's almost like the polar opposite to this high-pitched instrument that's being played with it. Every now and again in the intro, there's a low piano note that plays, and that low piano note really fits the timbre and the cadence of his voice more than whatever that stringed instrument is that's playing. There's a slow drum beat that comes in. When that drum beat comes in, I'm starting to think that this is like a happy counterpart to that song Sail from AWOL Nation. Something about it reminds me of that song. I'm not sure if this song is meant to be a gospel song. There's definitely a lot of religious themes in the lyrics, and it sounds like there's a choir towards the end that's singing with him in the harmony. So an interesting song. I've heard a few of his songs. I've reviewed a few of his songs. This is the first time listening to this, and this isn't my favorite song of his so far. Golden from Huntrix, the fictional band in the Netflix movie K-pop Demon Hunter. I just watched the movie the other night. It's really good. So this song has a really cool intro. The sound of it is really, really neat. It has a very trance tone and vibe to it. But then you get to the verse and it changes. You get a synth bass that has a very steady drive to it. You get 4 on the floor with the bass drum. And the first vocal comes in. There's 3 singers. The first person has kind of like a Pink sounding voice. And then the next 2 have a similar kind of tone to their voice, I feel. They have almost like a Gwen Stefani, like solo Gwen Stefani tone to them. There's build-ups in the music before there's drops and music changes that remind me of something Muse would do, or even the Killers do in some of their songs. There's like a rock element to this, even though it's a very electronic poppy song. Great high notes that they wait until they get in towards like the end of the chorus. They could sing high the whole time to show off when they need to. It makes everything else sound cool, the dynamics of it. There's a bridge that I don't really like though. It kind of slows down. The bridge makes sense in the movie when you're seeing them sing the song and how it's doing it. But when I'm just listening to this song, I don't like the bridge. I feel like it stops all the cool momentum. If they made the bridge a lot shorter or had it be more of like a drop, I think it would have been better. Morgan Wallen and Tate McRae, What I Want. This song initially sounds like Counting Stars from One Republic to me, but if it was countryer and if it had an auto-tune on the vocal, maybe it's not an auto-tune and he just sings that well, but there's definitely like a strange quality to the tone of the voice that doesn't sound natural to me fully. When I start to think like, maybe I shouldn't say it's Counting Stars, I hear something else that makes me think even more like Counting Stars. So yeah, this song is like a faster Counting Stars, make it countryer, put auto-tune on the voice, and that's the song. Tate McRae comes in after he sings for a while, but she has a very similar tone and style to her voice. I do believe that if you like Morgan Wallen, you are going to love this song. Just in Case from Morgan Wallen. I feel like this song initially has more of a country vibe than some of his other songs, but there is the auto-tune quality to his voice still that I think is strange. You don't hear in country a lot, I don't think at least. There is this lap steel guitar. I think it's a lap steel. It's like these raindrops you hear every now and again that are beautiful, they're refreshing. They have this reverb to them as well later on. All those parts are great. I wish those parts were in the song more. There's this really simple 2-chord pattern, and there's like a trap beat to the drums that are kind of plain and boring. It's the same thing, just kind of over and over again. And he's rapping kind of more than singing. It's like a singing rapping. It's rapping, but it's not really rapping. I don't know how to describe the lyrical delivery, but the music is very basic, almost like a sample would be for a rap song, but it's like real instruments kind of. So I don't know. It's an interesting song. If you like Morgan Wallen, I'm sure you'll love this. Love Me Not from Raven Leanne. This song initially sounds to me like it's sampling For What It's Worth from Buffalo Springfield. You may not know the name of that song, but you know that song. If you've ever seen a war movie, just go look that song up. If you don't think you know it, you do. But then it changes to like an Amy Winehouse meets the Black Keys kind of vibe is how I feel. The longer the song goes, more and more getting into it. It's awesome. I like the swagger of how she sings. There's like a confidence to what she's doing. It's not just singing. It's almost like she's giving a performance. I dig it. It's awesome. There is, it sounds like a guitar I can hear that has a really cool tone to it. It's kind of low in the mix, but it sounds awesome. At the end, when they get to like a late bridge and they count back in, I think I hear a cowbell possibly that's counting. So yeah, this is my favorite song of the week for sure.